No,
And once
Ray,
again,
what
hello,
list are you
everybody.
bringing?
Welcome once again to Nerve Check, where we screw up the intro as we do every time. I am here once again with the looks and the brains to discuss the upcoming Summer Smash on Saturday, and we're going to do the matchup cast today. So before we get into that, what are you bringing?
Well, we'd agreed to bring as many Titans as possible and play real dumb lists, and now I suspect that Ray has gone rogue. And
I think Ray's gone rogue.
List. So Ray, we're going to start with you. What are you bringing?
I'm bringing Forces of Abyss.
Uh-huh.
I'm bringing a list that was inspired by Adam Ballard.
Fuck you.
Oh. Okay, yeah. So
it hasn't been the first of the minute, so I've now screwed that up. But anyway, let's just keep going.
Continue.
So Adam kicked my ass by using a list that has trash in front and things that fly over.
Right.
So John,
for the Summer Smash tournament, where we decided to bring all Smashy Giants and avoid the flyover business. So continue. Yeah, I really like where this is going. Yeah.
So
continue.
I've got 2 hordes of lesser abyssals.
Right. Okay.
2 regiments of succubi.
Sure. I mean, it's a bit dickish, but sure.
2 creatures of abyssal guard.
Okay.
I brought 3. What are they called? Abyssal Fiends, because they're my Titans.
Okay.
Do they fly?
No, they don't. They can't. No.
I brought the Berserker Apostate, Zuzu the Betrayer, and the Formation. No hordes.
So is this a tournament that you would bring to a 2-day list?
I actually don't know. I have no idea.
See? Yeah. Let's bring some fun lists with a bunch of giants.
John, I don't think so, because I don't think 3 Abyssal Fiends are really good.
So,
but the fact that you had to pause hard and think about that.
Well,
this is what happens when we get to the States.
Would I take this list to like a 2-day tournament in Canada, or would I take this down to the Mid-Atlantic? I would not take this to Mid-Atlantic under any circumstances. Would I take this to like a 2-day fluffy tournament in Canada?
Keep digging.
Yeah. Dig up, stupid.
I would probably flop out one of the Abyssal Fiends for Acronius, because Acronius...
Whoa. I don't need you to flop out your Abyssal Fiend. We're streaming for YouTube.
I've already sworn in the first minute.
Wrong
This
channel.
is great.
Wrong channel.
So,
all right.
So I would, if I wanted to make this list dirtier, I would probably take out an Abyssal Fiend for Acronius.
Yeah, I bet you would. Take out that Fiend. Just whip it out on the table.
I actually don't know how this list will perform, if I'm being 100% honest.
That's okay. You're over 40. You don't know how you're going to perform either. So, with that being said, we're going to get into the matchup cast themselves. I was just waiting for you to say that because I knew that was coming. But oh god! So what? When we get out of this series, the silliness, and into some seriousness. So we have, what is it? It's 10? That's 12 people coming. 12 people coming to Summer Smash, which I will officially say, boo! Damn you people! Damn all of you, especially some people that may or may not have dropped out. And yes, we're going to name and shame you later on. Yeah, I was really hoping to get a full unit of 16 of us out there, but unfortunately, it is summer, so I guess I can let some of you slide.
There's an easy solution.
4 people sign up.
That's right.
Or that, yeah.
There's still time. There's always time. Or 3 people and the ringer, which we will definitely have the ringer there waiting for somebody to play. That being said, we had let's just get on to table 1 because we're all in a silly mood tonight. So it's been a little bit here. Thank you. All right, so we have we have Mike LaHaye here, bringing Shocker, his Northern Alliance yet again, and we'll get into who he will be playing in one moment. He is bringing some Dwarven Clansmen with the Orb of Towering Presence. We've got 2 Ice Naiad Hordes. I hate you. We have the Thunder Wolves with it's a full regiment of these things, which aren't bad. Still wish they actually had an item on them. A horde, both hordes of Frost Claws, one of them with Blessing of the Gods, one of them with Fire Oil. We've got only one Cavern Dweller. Tut, tut, tut. We have an Ice Queen who has Heal and Bane Chant. We've got an Ice Blade with the Snow Fox and the Wing of the Honey Maze. This should be called the LaHaye at this point in time. And we have a Loradon Chimera with the Brew of Haste. This is becoming a standard list for Mr. Michael. I
feel like it's a bit light on Giants.
I think it's a lot light on Giants. Like there is a Titan on here.
That's not even a giant though.
But it flies. It doesn't count.
No, he's definitely light on Giants.
So he gets a 0 on the Titan scale.
Yeah.
He does it. Oh, poor Mr. LaHaye.
Who's Mike playing?
Mike will be playing Nathaniel Whitfield.
Which I'm pulling up the list right now because we are awesome.
Is this more performance issues?
Yes, it is. It's what we talked about.
He's just a slow starter. It's okay.
There we go.
Hey, there. This actually kind of shocked me when I saw this come up. He's playing Order of the Green Lady. I'll go through this as well. We've got 2 hordes of the Earth Elementals. We have Order of the Redemption, a full regiment of them. And we have 2 Orders of the Forsaken. Thank you. Now I can actually see. My God, I'm getting old. With Jesse's Boots and 1 with the Veil of Scarred Water, which will hopefully work out really well for him. We've got Woodland Critters. I hate these things. They actually cost me an entire game once. Rob will remember that. We've got 3 Pegasi, which was actually, I mean, they're not Titans, but they're going to be dicks. Like, I don't care who is going to be facing him with these. That's it.
He has a Titan.
I just saw on the internet, though, that Pegasus is derived similar to octopus, so I think it's Pegapodes.
All right, we've got a Greater Earth Elemental. I love this guy. I actually really do like Greater Earth Elementals. We've got 2 Druids, one with Tome of Darkness, one with Tome of Darkness, Bane Chant, and Surge 7, and one with Bane Chant and Surge 4. And we've got the champion, the Green Lady. You got to give him credit for actually playing the Green Lady herself in the Green Lady list.
No, he
isn't. That's the champion of the Green Lady.
I'm sorry. I'm not drunk.
No, you're just can't read. We know.
That's right. I can't read. That's why I'm wearing the damn glasses. Like, Jesus.
Listen, we don't kink shame over here. It's fine.
That's Crushing 2, Individual Inspiring. Mighty Rally 1, Scarred Water, Regeneration 4+. Oh, so Mr. LaHaye, you finally have a reason to have that Fire Oil in your thing. And Strider. Yeah. So we've got, 13 drops for both people?
No, 10 drops for Mike LaHaye.
Is it only 10 drops for LaHaye? I know I played him like last weekend, and I just can't remember.
If he played that same list against you and had 13 drops, good for him.
Yeah,
good for him.
Trust me, people, we will pull this back. I swear to God.
Mike is 10 drops, and Nathaniel is 13.
Yeah. So
that's a lot of good stuff in a 2150 13 drop list.
Yep.
Yeah. 3 solid hammers right at the top.
Yeah. All right. That reads like a nice list.
So, John,
that is a 2-day tournament list.
Hey, you're not wrong.
Well, John, why don't you take a look here and tell us what you think about our first matchup between Mike and Nathaniel?
I'm going to vote for Mike because he's been playing that same Northern Alliance list forever, and I don't recall Nathaniel playing this anytime recently, but it'll be a very close game because he's played similar lists, so I'm still voting for Mike.
All right there, Mr. Ray.
I'm going to vote Nathaniel because he has 1 Titan, which is a giant.
That's true.
And Mike has none. So on the Titan scale, Nathaniel wins.
You're right. I changed my vote. It's Nathaniel. Yeah.
Well, I was told not to vote for Mr. LaHaye by Mr. LaHaye, so I will not vote for Mr. LaHaye, mostly because
There's no Titan.
there's no Titan, and the fact that I think these 3 Pegasus are going to give him fits, even though they do like literally no damage. But I really do think they're going to give him a bunch of fits. So there you go, Mike. I did not vote for you. Your curse is over. You're welcome.
All right, table 2.
Table 2.
This is Alex Koos's list because he's playing me round 1. I feel very special.
Ooh.
You have a special person to thank for that, by the way. It's not me. But really, Twilight Kin. Wow. Okay.
I'm actually shocked.
Well, so am I. I'll be completely honest. So, Ray, since you're playing him, why don't you read his and yours off?
So Alex is taking 2 Void Touch Mutant Regiments, one with Chalice of Wrath, and the other one with Dwarven Ale, because he's worried about the 14-17 nerve. Foolish human, just accept the fact that they're going to die after you use them once. 2 Bound Platinum troops. Because I saw Void Touch Mutants used at Bug Eater. One had Sharpness. That was a bit excessive. You don't need melee 2, but it is funny with melee 2, 20 attacks, and elite. That's like
That's 19 hits. Yeah,
I did that with Dracons. It's nasty.
And the other one had the vicious aura, like the vicious item. So like both of those. Anyways,
we're talking about this list.
3 Butcher Hordes, because I think he's using his Night Stalkers as Twilight Kin. 2 Bound Soul Players. The Mind Screech with Heal, the Navigator with Sacred Horn, and 3 Summoner Crones, Bane Chant, and Weakness. 14 drops, 22 unit strength, and he is fighting my very, very fluffy Adam-inspired Forces of Abyss.
I love former master, possibly the best player in North America, fluffy list.
2 Abyssal Guard troops, 2 Lower Abyssals, Lesser Abyssals, 2 Flame Bearers, 3 Abyssal Fiends, the Apostate, the Betrayer, the Formation. 14 drops, 28 unit strength.
Jesus.
John is looking at that going, that is a 2-day list.
It is a 2-day list. I know.
I'm not sure.
What the hell?
It doesn't have any hammers.
Okay, says the guy taking the formation with with the berserkers in them. They're definitely not hammers. Right. Well, you are playing Alex round 1, so you deserve each other.
That is true. I am playing him. It is.
I am kind of shocked that Alex is playing Twilight Kin. This is something I actually did not expect. I think it works very well. I think it works very well into the way that he likes to play the game. I think weakness for him, I'm going to hate if I ever run into this. I'm not going to, because I'm going to lose every fucking game. Well, Ray, because you didn't take any Titans.
I took 3.
Because you didn't take any Titans.
Wait. What are these?
What height are they?
Height 6.
Height 6? All right.
Titans.
All right, fine. You took Titans.
I took every Titan available in Forces of Abyss.
I'm not sure about this. I know you're saying this is a fluffy list. This is not a fluffy list. I think it's better Recroniuses instead of Abyssal Fiends, but I'm sure you think the exact same thing as I do.
I think a Well of Souls wouldn't hurt it either, but that'd be flying, and therefore it wouldn't have counted as a Titan. I did consider that.
I appreciate your reserve.
Yeah.
Well, a Well of Souls is a Titan, but it flies, so it wasn't part of the giant competition.
Which violated the Giants, yeah.
Yes.
So
Well, in which case then I will. I don't know. I'm thinking.
You're gonna vote for Alex because he has stealthy, and I have a lot of shooting.
I hate voting for Alex.
He's gonna vote for Alex because he's a prick. I'm voting for Ray because he's got 3 Giants.
Yeah, I'm going for Alex, unfortunately. So Ray, who do you think is going to win against you, Ray, and this?
Does Fireball get affected by stealthy?
No, it does not. No, it doesn't.
It does. Yes, it does. It's lightning that's not affected by stealthy.
Oh, that's true.
In the dumbest lightning magic bullshit possible.
Okay, I'm gonna vote for Alex because I have too much shooting, and I don't think I have. I don't think I have Like I know you're like, oh, the regiments are really good, but they're only 15 attacks on 4s.
I think the biggest problem you're going to have is when he gets the weakness off and you're trying to, have a slap fight with his butchers. I think that's good.
Ray is used to swinging a wet noodle. He'll be fine.
He'll be like, I do this every Tuesday. All right, what we got there?
So 2 for Alex, 1 for me, and now we're up to Andrew with his dwarfs.
So,
right. So Andrew's got a bunch of Iron Guard.
As you do.
What else he's got? A couple sharpshooters, as you do. Some Brock Riders. 2 Steel Behemoths, which are big, but not giants.
That's right.
A Dwarfsmith and a Dwarf Lord on Large Beast. So he's got 12 drops that are all, like, this is a competent list. So that's going to be a pain in the ass to work through. Yep. And he is playing...
Ben.
Oh, it's me!
Bunch of skeleton warriors, some hordes, a regiment, scavengers,
3 hordes,
soul snare.
Yep.
Oh, a soul snare. How big is that? Oh, hey, 2. That's tiny.
No.
And then a bone giant, 2 undead worms, which we've firmly established flying doesn't count. A
That's
monolith.
true.
Yeah, so he's talking a bunch of shit, but 2 of his don't count. Monolith, Ammonite, Pharaoh. That's why it doesn't count. And then because it charges 20, it doesn't go speed 10, it charges 20. That's the important number. 2 great burrowing worms. So those count. So what are you bringing? 4 then total?
3 with the monolith.
Well, the giant and the monolith.
Counts.
4. He's got a giant hiding in there too.
The monolith has no attacks.
Doesn't matter.
It's still a height 6 Titan base, which is what we determined, and doesn't fly. So
that's right. Does not fly.
Yeah.
It counts.
So actually stuck in 4.
Fucking right. I hate the monolith, by the way. I do not want to take this thing. It's a pain in my ass. I wanted to take the reanimated behemoth, but I was trying to get a bunch of titans in, and
and the behemoth wouldn't count either. So
I know the behemoth wouldn't count either, but I wanted the behemoth over the monolith and the soul snare, to be completely honest with you. And I don't know.
Wait. For all the shit you guys are talking, Ben has 4. John has an undisclosed number, which may be 4, and I have 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Which is less.
It's okay. We're the only ones that. Oh,
I don't know how math works in your house, pal, but that's less.
So, what do you idiots think of what's actually going to happen here? Me versus now. Remember, I think this is Andrew. Andrew is Eamon's brother, correct?
Yes. And we've had some practice games, and that dwarf list is a very sturdy list for newer players, and you don't know how to play Surge properly, so I think it's going to be Andrew.
Well,
oh, no, I can't. Fucking giant list. No, so you have more Titans, so I have to vote for Ben. My hands are tied.
So really it's Andrew, but your hands are tied and it's me, but it's Andrew.
Yes, it's you, but it's Andrew.
And Mr. Ray.
I vote with the Titans, and you have 3.5.
I will accept the measurement of 3.5 on that. Yep.
Because Monolith has no attacks.
I'll take a 3.5 for that. That's fair.
Yeah.
Look, I worked my ass off to get a bunch of Titans into this damn thing, all right?
No, you didn't. You worked your ass off to get 3.5 giants.
Oh,
you could have done better.
No, I couldn't. But
you could have fit 6. We wrote a list with 6 actual giants.
No, we didn't. It still had the worms in it. It still had the worms.
Those count. The burrowing worms count.
No. It still had the
3 of those and 3 bone giants. No, you kept putting them in because you don't listen. Anyway.
Oh, wait. You could have gotten 4 easily by dropping the regiment and the monolith for an extra bone giant.
And then not had the unlocks.
You could have probably fit 7 if you tried
scavengers and the monolith for an extra bone giant.
You can also get rid of the portal. The portal blows anyway. It's the soul snare.
Yeah.
The soul snare.
If anything, I'm just disappointed. I have to vote for you.
You had the army that had like the biggest opportunity to win, and you've blown it with 3.5. And
yeah. Shut up. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. You guys all suck. That's all I'm saying about this. And bite me.
Next.
Table 4. James with his ogres,
Ogres.
and I wrote this one. 3 hunter hordes with croc dogs, 2 warriors with matriarchs, berserker braves with brew of sharpness because whoever they hit is going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Croc dogs, 2 of them because they're my least favorite bloody monster individual in this.
One
rude.
Yep. They're very good.
2 sergeants, 1 with paymaster. Only complaint in the entire list: Shroud of the Saint. I don't know. You have a plan.
I played him last night. He did not use this at any point in time.
Ogre Warlock and Nom. 12 drops, 22 unit strength. I like everything in this list. Everything in this list except for Shroud of the Saint.
The Shroud of the Saint. Yeah.
So you have 25 points on the head to do something cool. And then he's playing Mark.
I'm actually kind of surprised it wasn't the I think maybe it's supposed to be the gem.
The scrying gem, but that's 50 points, isn't it?
No, it's 25.
Oh, then that would have been a great use of 25 points instead.
He's gonna hear this and go, "Uh-oh."
I was thinking Blood of the Old King on one of the hordes.
Yes, also.
Blood of the Old King would be good too. Yeah.
Now that there's no downside to it, yeah.
Guard, yep.
2 lesser abyssal hordes, 2 abyssal half-breed regiments. This is how you do half-breeds. Helm of the Drunken Ram and Boots of Striding. A+. You listen to us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I agree.
2 massive hunting packs, 2 rocket launchers because there's always going to be height 6 to see. Infernoc. Oh, you have a Titan. I know who I'm voting for. Dravik and the Hexcaster.
There you go.
An abyssal champion with Axe of the... Wow, he really listens to us to bring Axe of the Giant Slayer.
Well, look, I mean, Cooper brought a whole bunch
this tournament.
Yeah,
we were expecting
Cooper brought a whole bunch of hunters because they all get Slayer as well. So this was part of the reason why he did this sort of thing. This is actually, I think this is going to be one of the better games. I hopefully have given, like I said, I played James last night. We talked about this sort of stuff. I did not tell him who he was playing, so he had no clue. Until right now, whenever he listens to this. I do, however, think that Mark has enough shooting to kind of keep him back and keep him out of the way.
I'm going to vote for Mark because A, he has a Titan, and B, he's designed this list with Boots of Striding, Drunken Ram, with the Mastiffs. Like, he clearly listened to our podcast and has taken lessons learned to build this list, or at least I'm imposing my thoughts on that. I like it, so therefore I'm voting for Mark.
I'll ask him at work tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm also voting for Mark. This is tailor-made to like kill large stuff, and ogres are on the large scale, so I think he's going to do really well. And it has a giant, so vote goes to Mark.
There you go.
Now we're going to table 5 with somebody who is on this podcast who won the giant competition.
No, he didn't. That was me.
And he's
nope. You have 3.5.
Well, John, this is you. Are we playing? This is Eamon, isn't it?
Eamon took the Summer Smash, and he didn't quite apply it to giants.
Jesus Christ. So,
all right,
Eamon and I are in a grudge match because we won the doubles tournament in this earlier this year when it happened.
Mood for love.
Wait. So this is the breakup.
So this is the breakup. Nathan's condition was the winners had to grudge at the next tournament they were at together. So here we are.
So here you go.
Eamon is showing his love by taking Berenger with a Horde of the Fallen, 4 regiments of Mounted Sons of Corgan. Guys of
it's only 4. I thought it was 5. That's not so bad.
No, it's only 4. Yeah. However, Boots,
Strength,
Drunken Ram, and
Striding, and Blood of the Old King. Like, heaven help whoever they hit. 2 Tundra Wolves.
It is fine.
Chaff is great. The Cavern Jeller. Magnus with Bane Chant and Drink, because you need more crushing strength at this point.
Well, yeah.
The Lord on Frostfang. 11 drops, 19 unit strength. Because who needs unit strength when your opponent's dead?
That's the game plan for this list, obviously. Yep.
Gosh.
All right. The only thing I change is, again, I do not like any of these large dragons. What are they called? The chimeras. I like them better with a chalice of wrath or something.
He didn't bring a chimera. He brought Lord on Large Beast. That's the
Oh,
version. Yeah.
Oh, never mind then. I'll shut up. In which case,
Yeah,
it doesn't.
it's a 200-point budget version with Crushing 2, Speed 7, 8 attacks because
Nimble.
Yeah. And Thunder's Charge 1, so he's going to hit on 3s, wound on 2s.
Except,
well, not maybe. We'll see.
We'll see when John's list comes up. So, John, what piece of crap are you playing here?
I brought 3 hordes of naiads with all the things. So, Thunder Fighter, spears,
phalanx.
Yep, that's what spears give them. Then I brought some pack hunters with bows because I need an unlock. Then I got 3 frost giants. So 3 frost giants to start with. Legit giants, no ambiguity there.
Shut up. Yep.
Ice Queen with heal and Bane chant. And then an Ice Blade, which I forgot to, but in my other list I have named Lahey, with the Snow Fox and the Wings of Honey Maze. And then I also brought Hrim. So 4 real giants.
No, I still have
the
10.
winner.
So, John, is this a 2-day list? Is this a 2-day list?
No. Oh my God, no. This is gonna. I mean, it's gonna do some stuff to some people, but I would not bring this to anything other than this tournament.
I, by the way, hate you. These Naiad hordes get fucked.
It's rude, but it's gonna have a hard time killing anything.
However,
it's hard for opponents to kill stuff, but they hit on 4s.
However,
so
you did put Lilith here.
I will have 5 giants. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
But I have what?
Yeah, I'm going to have 7. So suck it.
No, you won't. You'll have fucking 4.5 giants. That's how math works. And then 2 flying monsters, which we've been very clear don't count.
Otherwise, I could have brought my Abyssal Fiend.
Dude, I could have brought chimeras. Chimeras are way better than giants.
We talked about anyway. We'll bitch about this later. Hey, no, we haven't said the fact that you're going to lose, but you're not going to lose.
I'm voting for me because I have more giants. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm fucking voting for you. Mostly because you brought Lilith's Tear, and I love Lilith's Tear.
Did I? Where did I put that?
Yeah, you did.
I never use that.
Bullshit.
Where did I put that?
At the top. What does
the Naiads?
Oh. What do you
do? Oh, this is great.
What does
Liliana's Tear do? Can we scroll down and check that?
Okay, so it makes you immune to shattering,
dread, or brutal,
or dread.
Oh, that's probably smart. Yeah,
it's really bloody good. I keep telling you guys this, and you keep telling me what an idiot I am, and you're like, "Oh, I'll put it in my list." Oh,
well, it's really because I only had 10 spare points for anything after constructing that list. So, 2 shitty items, I guess, that have the biggest opportunity for payoff is Fire Oil.
I didn't take
a bunch of regen, and then Liliana's Tear.
Well done.
Yeah,
I didn't take it.
Do I have Snow Foxes in my list?
No.
No.
No, you don't.
Okay, then I don't need to put them in my bag. Great.
So I am voting for not Eamon, even though I'm really voting for Eamon, but I'm voting for John because he has more giants.
Excellent. I'll take it. Yep.
Eamon's like, I just have to charge forward with my 5 hammers and crush whatever. Like, he's Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, but he's running into Ice Naiads. John's not an idiot. I mean, he's a dick, but he's not an idiot. So
he'll only be -2 to hit on his charges.
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
3 of those regiments into the Ice Naiads.
They're hordes.
They're hordes
that will be hitting on 5s.
Yeah, but if you put 3 in, they still go away.
Right. You're correct. I will definitely let him put all 3 in. I forgot. I forgot. That's definitely what I.
Oh, damn it! Nobody thought about that one.
Yeah. Just let him multi-charge the shit.
A little silly today, I'll tell you that.
You're right. Been doing this game wrong the whole time. Okay.
We got one more. Right?
Yeah.
Joel and this Sylvan King. I actually really like this army. Honestly,
this is evil.
yeah.
Oh, it's off to a good start already.
So we got 2 units of kindred tall spears, fire oil, and the scrying gem, James. We've got 4 units of glade stalkers. Like, what the hell? With death root arrows on each one of them, boy, I
4 is
absolutely
appropriate.
love you for this. Yep, it's fantastic. I've played against this army. It shoots the shit out of you. My little help with this army is he brought Nimue, the Way Dancer, who is possibly one of the best individuals in the game. The fact she's got Cloak of Death, and she can do the one-time fly, and she can, well, Wind Blast and Fireball and all the rest of that shit. It's great.
Yeah,
the only thing I don't like
was Shattering too, to add the extra fake point on the
it's
targets
really
you're already
good.
shooting, because she can fly across the board because she's silly. So yeah.
Yep, and Cloak of Death happens the moment you finish. Madrina the Elf, which is the only thing I'm not overly, happy about. But Pierce 2 on any sort of arrow, okay. 4 shots. What's that? She hits on 3s?
Yeah.
Still not a big fan. We've got a Forest Guard Warden with the Tower of Orb Towering Presence. We've got another Forest Guard. Sorry, Forest Guard. Forest Guard. He's got the formation here. I'm sorry. With the Boss Wraiths, 2 units of them that come in the formation, and the King, who comes with the. If you move down just that little bit, there we go. No, a little bit more. There we are. He comes with the Crushing 1 with Elite, and he's got the Scout, the Pathfinder, and the Mournful Blade, which is also a little bit weird.
No, it gives him Duelist on 7 attacks. It's smart.
Yeah, it is. I really do like that formation, especially. It was one of the reasons why I wanted to play this army myself.
Do those infantry troops get 20 attacks?
Yes.
That is evil.
It's a lot, but they hit on 4s and they have no Crushing or Thunderous. So
or Elite.
It's 5 wounds on average, right? On 4s and 4s. So
you can give them Thunderous Charge if you take the right guy to go with them, but he did not. He went more into the shooting side.
This army does not want to see defense 6 dwarfs.
No, it doesn't. But it did really well against defense 5 bone giants and shit when he played against me. He shot the crap out of my army.
So this is Mike's list.
Mr. McCready. We're having the other McCready show up, which will be nice to see him, actually. We've got 2 hordes of water elementals. Love that. We got 2 hordes of earth elementals, again with Liliana's Tear and the Healing Brew. I actually kind of like this. We've got 2 units of Scorch Wings. This is where I'd put I guess there's no fire oil in this army. So again, these are regiments, 18 inches, gotta love them. We've got a greater air elemental. We've got a greater water elemental, which is just an anvil and a half. We've got a greater fire elemental. And we've got the greater earth elemental, because why not take 1 of each? I wish you actually got a bonus for doing this. He's taking a druid with the Conjurer's Staff and a Bane Chant and Surge 4. Perfect combination here. And he's got the Gladewalker Druid, which comes with the Ring of Harmony, Heal 4, and Surge 8. This is going to be a tough army to stop. However, if Joel's dice are nice to him, I give him a shot against this. I honestly do.
I got to vote for Mike. He brought a Titan. It's easy.
I have to vote for Earth, Wind, and Fire because they're already proven to be a #1 band. And if you look at Mike's list, he has Earth,
Wind, and Fire. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, he definitely
does. No, he really does. I'm really impressed. I really think you should get some sort of bonus for taking 1 of each.
I 100% agree. I would be more impressed if he changed 2 of the hordes to be like Earth, Air, Water, and Fire, and ran 1 horde of each and then 1 monster of each. Because that'd be like super cool and thematic.
Yeah, but it's not as good.
Type thing.
No. And I like the way this is going. And I think this is him trying to get into a different army, which I really kind of like.
Yep.
Much like Joel, and getting into the elves that he's put together look really bloody good. I'm not kidding. Like the bases and that look. It's a very dark army, but
I don't think the elves want to see this. I don't think this is.
It's not. But I think that he's got. I think
Mike's
there's
got all defense 6 or regen and heal. The shooting's gonna have a tough go.
it will
Focus fire is the trick. You got to dump
Yep.
all your shots into one thing until it's dead.
right.
Otherwise,
And
it will never die.
between that and Nimue hopefully getting in the back lines and just being an absolute cunt, it will be exactly what he needs.
I think that's the greater air elemental's target of
The
operation.
greater air just kind of lurks back and can be pivoted and pushed in whatever direction it's got to go.
She's hard to kill than you think, but and that thing's only defense 4. I don't know. You know what? I know I'm not supposed to, but I don't care. I'm voting for Joel because Joel's awesome.
Okay.
I miss his super long ZZ Top beard, but you know, I'm still going after Joel here.
All right, there we have it.
We got 2 for Mike and 1 for Joel. All right, well, that's our extremely quick and kind of screwed up matchup cast this time around. Hopefully soon we will have Ray on to talk about Ray's adventures down in the mid-Atlantic where he, pimped himself out to yet another team.
Can we just call it what it was? It was Ray's big day out.
It was
It was Ray's weekend away from 3 kids.
Fair enough.
Okay, that I can't make fun of you about that. But with that being said, if anybody hears this before this Saturday, which is June the 14th, it's just before Father's Day. Use that as an excuse to being able to get out.
Yeah. I'm getting out.
Get away for a day. Come out and see us. It's at Summer Smash. This is in Oshawa. If you've never played before, or if you're going to this and for some reason have never heard of us before and somehow stumble on top of us, we hope to see you there. But
if you need a lift, people are coming from all over, so we can probably.
I have a spot. I'm driving from Hamilton,
and
I am driving from London, Ontario.
How many spots you got?
Me? I've got 2 more kicking about.
And where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Mississauga, and I'm going through Toronto. I'm picking up Cooper on the way.
There you go.
So if anybody needs a lift, or doesn't want to hitchhike or whatever, we will hopefully see you all there. And until next time, this is goodbye from us. And hopefully this wasn't too silly. And if you've lasted till now, we love you. See you again, people.
Bye.